Hello, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I am Cindy ASMR. Today we are going to be, I'm reading you a book about sharks, but the other thing that's happening is that we are testing, this is a weird angle, but this microphone. This is a microphone that I'm mostly going to use for like outdoor recording projects because it'll be much easier to transport around than my entire laptop and mic setup. But it's harder also for me to film flipped videos because I can't really figure out how to get good audio without it being essentially like it matches up with the video only when the video is mirrored, and that doesn't really work for books. So we're trying this out for reading this book. I do also have a pop-up book about Wicked, which I think will also be really fun. I want to actually, let me look up when Wicked 2 is coming out. Or Wicked Part 2. I'm trying to reach my computer. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. It's so hard to find things on a search engine these days. There's just a huge ad in this article. Oh my gosh. And then you have to scroll past all of the lead up to the actual answer. Oh my god. I don't care if there's a trailer or who's returning. Can you tell me when it comes out? There we go. November 21st. Okay. Finally got to the answer. Yes, so I will do the Wicked book before it comes out as well. I feel like that would be really fun. But yeah, unless it gets copyright striked or claimed. But like my channel's so small, like no one will notice, right? I can't tell if this laptop is gonna be loud. I'm just gonna put something over it. Alright, hopefully that helps. Because I don't need it to be recording for me. So here is the book. It is called Sharks. Well, it's called Encyclopedia Prehistorica, Sharks and Other Sea Monsters by Robert Sabuda and Matthew Reinhardt. Or Reinhardt. Here there be monsters. Here's the sticker. Leviathan, serpents, and sea monsters. So here is the first page. We have this incredible sea monster. And as you can see, there's all these different little sections to open. So let's go through them. So here there be monsters. Since the first ships put out to sea, sailors have told tales of sea monsters. Ancient Leviathan was thought to sleep beneath the waves, rising to swallow ships whole. Vikings feared the deadly kraken, a creature that was half crab, half octopus. Giant sea snake attacks on ocean vessels were reported as recently as 200 years ago. And though most such tales are now dismissed as legend, they are based in fact. Long before humans walked the earth, real sea monsters ruled the deep. Ancient Earth was a hazardous place where exploring volcanoes belched streams of lethal gas. Life probably began in the shallow margins of ancient seas. of a dragonfly. What are the rest of these things? We have some sort of a lizard, some reptiles, and then one of these looking things. I don't remember what they're called. They're not isopods, I don't think. That's more buggish. Changing of the guard. At the beginning of the Paleozoic era, about 550 million years ago, invertebrates, or animals without internal backbones, thronged the seas. However, change was constant throughout the Paleozoic, which lasted 300 million years, and sharks and other fish came to dominate as top predators. Lungfish, primitive amphibians, which are animals that split their lives between water and land, heaved themselves onto the shore, and scaled animals called reptiles, which laid leathery eggs and adopted land-based lifestyles. A massive extinction marked the end of the Paleozoic era, possibly due to increased volcanic activity and sweeping ice sheets called glaciers. That's so cool. We have like a pterodactyl. I can't remember what these are called, but man, they're cool. I used to know what they were called, the swimming ones. And here we have this big guy with this big tail and flippers. Rule of the reptiles. Often referred to as the Age of Reptiles, the Mesozoic era lasted from about 250 to 65 million years ago. As dinosaurs stomped across the continents and flying reptiles called pterosaurs conquered the sky, the Earth's oceans filled with dinosaur relatives like plesiosaurs, that's what I was thinking, and ichthyosaurus. I don't know if any of you knew They Might Be Giants, but they have a song with an ichthyosaurus. This reptile paradise came to an end when yet another mass extinction occurred. Almost all reptiles, including dinosaurs, were wiped out. Paleobiologists, scientists who study ancient life, argue about the exact causes, climate change, disease, or asteroid bombardment, and about how quickly it happened. Have a whale, baleen whale, and they look like dolphins that are playing, a squid, and some fishies. My nails are really terrible right now, sorry. Still a dangerous place. Ouch. See, that is dangerous. The Cenozoic era, also known as the Age of Mammals, began about 65 million years ago and continues today. After the reign of reptilian life had ended, mammals, or animals with fur that bear live young, took over the planet, including the oceans. Whales, dolphins, and seals filled the seas, feeding on a variety of fish, plants, and even tiny marine organisms called plankton. Sharks, steadfast survivors from the Paleozoic era, did, however, continue to stalk the murky depths. And a gigantic bust-sized shark named Megalodon even hunted the whales. Now we're talking about this guy. Pincers, spikes, and a whole lot of attitude. Commonly found in Paleozoic fossil beds, sea scorpions are members of a long line of creepy crawlies that includes tarantulas and desert scorpions. So that's why it looks so familiar. The monstrous Pterygotus grew to 7 feet long, bigger than most adult humans. That's, wow, that just hit me. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh, making it the largest arthropod to ever exist. Terrorizing the warm, shallow seas, this armored nightmare crawled along the seafloor on 6 jointed legs, using its 2 broad paddle arms for the occasional swim and 2 wickedly clawed arms for snatching up tasty trilobite treats. No backbone, no problem. Invertebrates include animals like insects, crabs, clams, worms, jellyfish, sponges, and snails, and they are still the most abundant and successful creatures on Earth. Scuttling across the ocean floor, a doomed trilobite was a common undersea sight in early Paleozoic times. That says a domed trilobite, not doomed, sorry. Fossils of nearly 15,000 different species have already been discovered. Trilobites were arthropods, invertebrates with jointed skeletons called exoskeletons on the outside of their bodies like lobsters. Trilobites were also among the first organisms to develop eyes for detecting movement. Tiny crystalline lenses made of calcite formed each eye, which resembled a honeycomb. Unfortunately, eyes and segmented armor were not always enough to keep predators at bay. This is some pieces of fossil, like puzzle pieces. I won't read all the individual sections from now on because I think it's going to take up too much time, but I want to see all of the pop-ups. So here's our next page. That's so cool. Let me just turn it out like that. Oh my gosh. So we can see what even is this? Might be Dino Killer. Its big tail, and then it is trying to eat a dinosaur. It's so massive. And it has sharp teeth. Got some mollusks. Mollusks on the move. I'll read about the Dino Killer. Modern crocodiles look like rubber tub toys compared to their mighty ancestor Sarcosuchus. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, also known as the flesh crocodile. Weighing in at more than 8 tons, this crocodilian heavyweight burst from the water in an explosion of dagger-like teeth and snapping jaws to seize unwary prey such as dinosaurs. An orthodontist's nightmare, Sarcosuchus had a horrendous overbite and its mouth was filled with nearly 100 teeth, some the size of railroad spikes. What's behind the mollusk? Oh, colossal calamari. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what is this? Conjuring images of the mythological kraken or even the present-day giant squid, Camarasaurus, was a giant cone-shelled mollusk with 8 tentacles that grew up to 36 feet long. Oh my gosh. Look at its eye. And we have amphibians. Oh, look at this little guy. I love him. Ooh. Many paleontologists agree that these ancestors of modern frogs, toads, and salamanders were the first vertebrates. Oh, crocodiles and alligators. Okay, the next page is a big shark. So I'm gonna see if I can show him just rising. That's so cool. Look at the detail even just on the bottom. Oh god, you can see in his mouth. Dude. That's so cool. It says sharks, ultimate survivors. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what angle to show it from. Sharks stalked the seas for eons before humans or even dinosaurs walked the planet. These highly successful ancient fish are characterized by exterior gill slits, sandpaper-like skin composed of tiny scales, and a flexible but sturdy skeleton made of cartilage rather than bone. Bus-sized behemoth. Oh, this is about the megalodon. Look at the comparison with the little person. Like, doesn't that person seem so small? The massive predator megalodon haunted the oceans in search of prey such as whales and other ocean mammals. Its jaws, lined with 6-inch teeth, could open wide enough to swallow a hippopotamus whole. A human swimmer would be just a light snack. Paleobiologists estimate that this monster shark grew to lengths of 50 feet and weighed nearly 50 tons, dwarfing modern-day cousins like the great white shark. Oh man, that's a tooth. Great white shark tooth. The oldest shark fossils found in Australia and Antarctica date back nearly 400 million years. And it also says, since cartilage is so much softer than bone, it is rarely preserved in the fossil record. Little is known about what ancient sharks looked like exactly because only small parts like teeth and scales have been discovered. We got a jawbone. Extreme overbite. Oh, look at this thing. The peculiar beaked Adestus inhabited the ancient seas of the Paleozoic. Big as a great white shark, it sported a beak bristling with large triangular teeth, which formed jagged scissors-like jaws. And then this one is a Hybotus. Ooh. Oh, I've seen this one before. Buzzsaw jaws. Oh, look at this one. He's so goofy. Oh man, that one's terrifying too. Bristleback. This one is Stethecanthus. And this one is Xenacanthus. Eel-shaped. It's described as eel-shaped. And then this one is Helicoprion. I'm not good at these names. That is the shark. Okay, let's turn this one to the side. Look at that one. This is a Kronosaurus skeleton. Look at the flippers. Oh my gosh. And the teeth. You can kind of make this one move too. It looks more like it's throwing up when I do that. But I'll show them like this. Reptile invaders. During the Mesozoic era, reptiles reigned over land, air, and water. Smarter and more adaptable than fish and invertebrates, they inhabited a variety of aquatic environments. Ooh. Gotta switch hands. Alright, I can't tell which one is Placodus and which one is Nothosaurus. Buck-toothed Placodus. Okay, which one looks buck-toothed? I love them both. Something is funny is happening with this one's limbs, but I love them. They all have such interesting mouths. And then Kronosaurus, here he is. King of the deep. The site of the gruesome plesiosaur Kronosaurus was probably a creature's last, almost 50 feet long and weighing up to 33 tons. It was the largest carnivore of its time, eclipsing the land-based predator T-Rex. With such tremendous bulk came an enormous appetite, so Kronosaurus ate everything, even pulling unwary dinosaurs under the waves. What is this? Ouch. Oh, wait. There we go. He's looking at you. I think maybe this isn't the most relaxing if you're like normal, but I hope it's still enjoyable. It's called a stretch lizard, looking like a python pulled through the body of an iguana. Tanistropheus was an odd sight along ancient shores of the Middle East. Paleobiologists speculate that this bizarre creature rarely rose above the waves since its outlandishly long neck was so weak it would likely have snapped. All mouth and flippers, plesiosaurs were a group of short-necked marine reptiles with large fins and long toothless jaws from the early Mesozoic. Primarily hunters, these sea monsters soared through the water, flapping their flippers like leathery wings in a motion similar to flying. I really like plesiosaurs. I like the recreations of what they would have looked like swimming. But that is so cool. It like has the neck constitution of like a whole blobfish. Although I guess, yeah, the neck probably would have snapped. Or just been like a rubber snake on the ground. Ichthyosaurs. Ichthyosaur's name means fish lizards in Greek. Fish reptiles. Oh, sorry, I really love adaptations that are so hyper-specific. I love that. So these porpoise, they were perfectly equipped for ocean living. These porpoise-shaped reptiles sported lobed tails like sharks, 2 pairs of flippers, and pointing snouts. Bulging, well-developed eyes on the sides of their heads searched for squid and other prey in the dark ocean depths. Sleek and maneuverable, ichthyosaurs shot through the water like present-day swordfish, sweeping their tails from side to side rather than up and down as dolphins do. I have trouble with these sometimes. There we go. Oh my gosh. Looks like an angry granny. Oh, excuse me. I see you. Fossil skulls of the bug-eyed ichthyosaur Ophthalmosaurus contain a ring of bony plates surrounding each of its gigantic 4-inch eyeballs. Some paleobiologists believe it may have protected the soft tissue of the eye from being crushed under the water pressure. Man, it had some big peepers, that's right. Whoa, its relative, Temnodontosaurus, holds the world record for the largest eyes on Earth, measuring 10 inches across. I always thought giant squid eyes were bigger than 10 inches. What is this? Oh, it's the same thing. It's just a skeleton. So you can see the bony plates around its eyes. Those are made of bone. That's what its freaking skeleton looks like. That's so cool. Those are some serious peepers. Oh, there's another tab. I don't think I've been putting any of them back in the thing. There we go. That's someone finding one of them. That is Mary Anning. Helped to support her family as a fossil hunter along the rocky cliffs of Lyme Regis in southern England. Selling her fossils to museums and collectors alike, she was the real-life inspiration for the famous tongue twister, "She sells seashells by the seashore." Mary's skills, dedication, and knowledge of ancient marine reptiles helped her discover many important fossils, including the first ichthyosaur skeleton in 1810 when she was only 12 years old. The first ichthyosaur skeleton was discovered by a 12-year-old girl. That's amazing. Okay. This one is also very big. Okay. I'm going to open this for you so you can experience it. Dude. That's so amazing. Look at that. Wow. long-necked sea lizards. Elasmosaurus. Elasmosaurus may have faced monster predators like Mosasaurus and perhaps fought great battles to the death. Imagine. Look at those teeth. Elasmosaurus had a 46-foot long neck. It had 76 bones, and our necks only have 7. Here is, who is this? I think this is, well, it says Edward Drinker Cope and Othniel Charles Marsh. They were apparently the bad boys of 19th century paleontology, but I can't tell which one this is supposed to be. They had a rivalry, apparently. Slithering sea monsters. Oh, it's another one with the eye plates. Man, that's so awesome. You can see the back too. Oh, that's so cool. And then here's the last page. I think the last page got a little destroyed, but here we go. Grandfather to the humpback whale. Oh. Oh, look at that. I think maybe it's just broken, but man, that's so cool. That's Ambulocetus. This is a Basilosaurus. Was a prehistoric whale, measured 82 feet long with nostrils instead of a blowhole. 82 feet. Mysteries of the sea. This needs to be on this side of my head. Over countless eons, catastrophic events, including volcanic explosions, asteroid impacts, ice ages, and diseases, eradicated the sea beasts of the ancient world. Changing climates and shrinking food sources ended the reign of creatures like the giant Kronosaurus and nightmarish Megalodon. Have any of these prehistoric monsters survived? Oh man, that's cool. And this is about the Loch Ness Monster. That's so awesome. I love this texture. Alright, well, I am out of footage. I have like 30 seconds left, but you should, if you liked this, like, please absolutely get this book. I'll try and find a link for it. It's, I think, from 2006, so it's a bit old. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the mic didn't sound too bad. Yeah, I'm running out of time, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you so much. Let me know what you thought, and I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day/night.